it's me, Alexa, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new trailer for the upcoming Hollywood film, Tenet. This movie is directed by Christopher Nolan, who I am a huge fan of. I love his movies. Every single time I watch a new one of his movies, which I've seen almost all of them now, I am always amazed at just how incredibly talented he is. The Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, Interstellar, Memento, Insomnia I just watched recently, and oh my gosh, it's so good. If you've not seen it, go watch it. That goes for all these movies. I also just recently watched the Bollywood remake of the film Memento called Gajini, which was quite fun. It definitely had a few things about it that I'm not a big fan of, but overall, they did a really good job with it, and I thought it was a really fun film, definitely. All right, so back to Tenet. This film stars John David Washington, as well as many other talented people like Robert Pattinson, Michael Caine, Elizabeth Debicki, and just so many amazing people are a part of this film, and I am so excited to watch it. All right, that's enough talking. Let's jump in to watching this trailer.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. It'll open the right doors, some of the wrong ones too. Use it carefully.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
No. Something worse.
I gather you have an interest in a certain Russian national.
Might just bring me in.
You really want to know? He can communicate with the future.
Time travel.
No. Inversion.
Aim it and pull the trigger. You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
Whoa. Well, I've seen too much.
Well, we'll try and keep up.
Your duty transcends national interests. This is about survival.
Seems bold.
Bold, I'm fine with. I thought you were gonna say nuts.
This is where our worlds collide.
How would you like to die?
Old.
You chose the wrong profession.
Well, that from here.
Hasn't happened yet.
There are people in the future who need us. Who need Tenet.
We need to save them here and now.
This reversing the flow of time. Doesn't us being here now mean it never happened? You want to crash a plane?
But not from the air. No, it's so dramatic.
Well, how big a plane?
That part is a little dramatic.
I'm so excited. The whole concept of this film is so intriguing. Like the fact that our main character, John David Washington, he like has this control over time almost, where he like can reverse it in the moment. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully understand the concept still. I don't know if this is me being dim or if it needs to be explained further. But I'm really excited for this. It's so interesting. There are so many moments in this that are so good. One of them we saw in the first trailer with the holes through the glass where he's like, this hasn't happened yet, it's like about to happen. But this one, I really love that scene where she's like, shoot the bullet, and then he's not shooting the bullet, he's catching it. And that is just such an interesting concept. Like that is so cool. I mean, just the whole construct of time in this world seems like it's going to be absolutely fascinating and confusing, I'm sure, at parts, but really well done. He has such a good grasp over these complex stories. Like, I mean, look at Inception, where they're literally like inside of dreams, inside of dreams, inside of dreams, but it never really was confusing. Like, he always made sure that you understood what was going on. So I'm really excited to see how he's able to do that in this with time, which is, of course, another, you know, can be confusing construct. You know, it's definitely something that is hard to define. And so taking time and manipulating it in the way that he is in this film is definitely not going to be an easy feat to do and do it well, but I have zero doubt that this is going to be a phenomenal film. I am so excited. The movement in all the shots was so beautiful, and like how it flowed, and the pacing of this trailer was so well done. I love that opening line, I have one word for you, Tenet, and then of course that music that they have, like it starts off right with that beat, and it's like loud and bombastic, and that's going to be so cool to hear in theaters. And the color grading in it is really beautiful. It's very like subtle, just kind of, it kind of reminds me of Inception's color grading with the style of it, which, you know, makes sense because it's also a Christopher Nolan film. It's just really well done. I'm genuinely so excited to watch this movie. It just looks so spectacular. I really love that that's like his job. I like the dialogue exchange about the fact where he's like, how do you want to die? Old. And he goes, well, then you picked the wrong profession, which, I mean, I have to agree with that guy. It seems, based on this trailer, does not seem like he has a live to be old profession. I love the concept whenever they're talking about like the World War III, and she's like, no, it's something worse. And so I'm really intrigued to find out what exactly that is. I'm sure that it has something to do with this time, and like the idea of messing with time, going back and bringing, like, you know, intertwining what's presently happening, what has happened, and what's about to happen, and like being able to mix those together in one moment is definitely gonna play a factor in that. But I'm interested to see how. I'm interested to see exactly how this this time change happens, because I'm wondering if it's purely around our main character, or if it is something, because it both feels like it's in the world around him, but it seems to only happen around him. So, and they made that one line where they're saying that he has control over it. And so I'm interested to see if it's maybe he has these powers, or if it is something in the world, or maybe there's a way to attain these powers. Not sure. And because, I mean, whenever he's like doing the gun, as I was talking about earlier, and like the other moments, it seems like he's the one kind of in control of it, but also not really aware of it at the same time. But yeah, that was a really, really, really good trailer, and I'm very excited for this film. That is all I have to say about the trailer, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope you all are staying safe out there and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!